Hello, my name is Steve Meshke. In this video, we're going to discuss creating a self-signed certificate for the TrueSight Middleware Administrator client as part of the BMC TrueSight Middleware Administrator how-to video series. How to create a self-signed certificate. Creating a self-signed certificate prevents the website security certificate warning message. It's quick, easy, and has no cost to implement. What we'll do is we'll generate a self-signed cert and a custom key store. We'll then replace the default TrueSight Middleware Administrator key store file with the one you've created. Then we'll update the etsy.jetty.xml file in the TSMA install directory. We'll restart the TSMA service. Then we'll add the cert to your browser's trusted root certification authorities. To generate a self-signed cert, we'll take the command line that you see below and we'll run that from the TrueSight Middleware Administrator product install directory in the JRE subdirectory, which has the key tool utility in it. The key parts of this are we're going to generate an alias for the self-signed cert called TSMA SSERT is the alias of the cert. Then I'm going to use my hostname .jks is the name of the new key store file. Then I'm going to put my hostname in as the hostname of the TrueSight Middleware Administrator server box. What we'll be doing is we'll be replacing the default TSMA key store file with the one that we're generating now. Once you've created the self-signed cert, it's time to update the etsy/jetty.xml file. This file is found in the product install directory in the Etsy subdirectory. Edit the jetty.xml file. Scroll down in the file until you see the below section of the files and update the highlighted fields with the updated info. So, for example, by default, the alias is called BMM admin HTTPS. Now, in our previous example, we were going to create a new cert that had TSMA SS cert in it. So we would change that to TSMA SS cert. Then we will also create our own key store. So we're going to replace the default key store with this file, and then we also put it in the respective directory. So in this case, it's in the subdirectory security of our install. So we would put this in that directory. Then when we create that key store, it's going to prompt us to create a password. Now, the default password for the key store we ship by default is BMC software. If you use a different password, you need to put that information in there. Save the changes to the jetty.xml file, and then you need to restart the TSMA service for those changes to take effect. Let's start by demonstrating what it looks like if there's no cert installed. So let's go to admin. As you can see here, we get this pop-up where it says the security is not set up properly. So then you say go ahead, continue to this website, and then you can log into the product. So the goal of this is to set up a self-signed certificate so you no longer see that prompt. Okay, first let's create our own key store. So just to review the command, it's key tool, then the alias, which is the name we're going to give it. Then we've got the standard parameters here. Then we're giving it a name, and the name is going to be the name of my box, JKS. I'm also putting it in the security directory so I don't have to move it. A validity of 1 year in our key size. Then here is the name of my host. This is important. You have to have the host name correct because it's going to do a validation against that host name. So if the URL, the host name and the URL doesn't match what's in the cert, it's not going to work. So let's go ahead and copy this. And then this is my admin. This is where admin is installed. So I'm going to change to my JRE directory. I'm going to put in the command, and it's like this is everything we just saw, and I'm going to hit return. It's going to prompt me for a password. I'm going to use the default, which is BMC software, all lowercase, BMCSOFTWARE. It's going to ask me to repeat it, BMCSOFTWARE. And it says, do you want to use the same one? I say yes. Okay, so now if we go to the file directory, we will see inside security there's a new key store that has been created with the new name. Now, we've created the key store. Now we need to tell admin to use it. So then we have to go to the etc directory, Etsy. Then we're going to go to the jetty.xml. We're going to edit that. We're going to edit that file. So we're going to scroll down about 3/4 of the way. Get down to this and it says, so you'll see here, here's the certificate alias. So we need to change that. So we named ours TSMASSSERT, okay? Then we changed our key store to the name of our box, which, as you remember, is this is right here. So BMC JKS, we'll copy that. And we'll go back to here and we'll drop that in here, paste. We're not changing the password because the password's the same, so that stays the same. So we're changing the alias, we're changing the name of the key store, and we're preserving that. So we'll go ahead and save that. Now what we need to do is restart the admin service, then wait and reload the website. This is set to automatically go here for the first time, so it says go here, go to the admin URL. So we're still getting the error, but what we'll see here is it says it's an untrusted certificate. So we've created a self-signed cert, but what we need to do now is we have to tell our browser to trust it. So we go to view certificates. There's our certificate. That's our box name. So we say install it. Then we say next. Place in the following store, browse. Then we say trusted root certification authorities. You say okay. Next. And say, this is what I'm going to do. It says next, finish. And then you'll get a prompt that says, do you want to do this? Now, this is a self-signed cert. You're creating this cert for your own personal use. So this is okay. So you say yes. And it says import was successful. Okay. Then I'll close the browser and I'll reopen it. And as you can see, we no longer get the certificate prompt. And that's all there is to it. If you have any further questions or problems, please contact BMC Software Support. Thank you.